you know President Obama? Or you don't know who is he? Let me know you. Obama is the president in America that had lived in Indonesia. Also, he had studied in some school in Indonesia for a few years. A lot of people admire him, and so do I. I think he is so adorable and charismatic, so I hope could be like him. Sorry everyone, this video wouldn't tell you about who is Obama, but this video will analyze what Obama was said in some speech. Hello everyone, my name is Dewi Nurhasanah and my student number is 121200434. I come from Class A, English Education Department. So in this video, I would like to tell you the President Obama's speech to the student of Wakefield High School in Virginia and several students from all across the America. His speech, he delivered the speech about how they can survive and success in school. Also, he challenged the student to work hard at their school, to establish the goals of education, and to responsible for their study. However, there are several important points from the main topic of responsibility each student for the educations of the President Obama's speech that we can take it to ourselves. Every human have one special thing. Every human have one thing they can be improving. By knowing what you are and what you have it is, you have to responsible to yourselves. However, the responsibility of school is just provide what you want to be. When you want to be a writer, try to write into English paper and try to write into essay. When you want to be the innovator or the speaker, try to join a debate, try to speak in front of people. You don't saying it and ignore what you want to be, because what you make your educations will decide nothing less than the future of this country. He also mentions that the future of America is based on what students right now. Students have to develop their skill to face the problem in the future. For example, students will need the insight and critical thinking skill that they gain in history and social studies to fight poverty and homelessness, crime and discriminations, and make the nations more fair and more free. Because if students don't do that, if students quiet in the school, students just quieting on themselves, it means that students quitting the country. To face the situations of school is not easy when you have another problem behind. But when you have faced the problem, it doesn't mean you can neglecting the homework. You can relinquish the task or you do some bad attitude in class rather than you have to deal what you have faced behind with the good deeds at school and full of responsibility as student. Because the circumstance that happen in your life, what you look like, where you come from, how much money you have, what you've got going at home doesn't have to determine where you are and out. Being success is hard. So when you have to try something and it's failed, it's okay, because some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who have had the most failure. We can see through how some people they didn't give up for what happened and what problem until they can be success person. For example, J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter book, was rejected 11 times before it was finally published. So failure will give some lesson and will also give an incredible result. Then, if you get into trouble, that doesn't mean you are a troublemaker. It means you need to try harder to act right. Because no one's born at good right at all. So don't ever give up on yourself, because you give up on yourselves, you give up of the country. Lastly, he expects that the student will put the best effort into everything they do in the school. Don't let your family down or your country down, because most of all, don't let yourself down. So, from the explanation before, I will make some summarizing of my presentations, that as student, it's something that become obligation for us to have a big responsibility to it. Doing an assignment, join an extracurricular, join organizations, also learn hard to get best values is one of our responsibility as student. As human, we also will face so many trouble in life, so many obstacles that we face every day. But should we neglect our tasks? Should we let down our family? Should we give bad attitude to the teacher? No, it should not be doing. Because how much the problem right now, it can't be determined what you are and out. Also, being success is hard, so we have to realize there will be many obstacles in life, there will be many failure we face, because success people come from the failure people. Thank you everyone for your attention. That is my short explanations about what Obama's speech and someday. So I am Dewi Nurhasanah as the admirer of President Obama, saying goodbye.